Hey guys, this is Mr. PC Game Guy and Cats Lover. This here is my HP Compaq Pro 6305 small form factor PC I bought from eBay in 2019, and it runs Microsoft Windows XP Professional 64-bit edition Service Pack 2. The processor is an AMD A4 with the 3.7 GHz clock speed, an NVIDIA GeForce GT 710 1GB graphics card, 256GB SSD, 6GB of RAM. It used to have 4GB of RAM, but I upgraded to 6GB by putting in a 2GB stick I bought from Amazon for the same speed. And the mouse and keyboard I'm using, as you can see right here, is the exact same mouse and keyboard, which was bundled with the HP Victus 15L I got months ago in January. It has a Windows 11 logo key, a smiley key, and the microphone key. And the mouse itself is all shiny looking around here. So go ahead and turn the computer on. But first, I'm going to turn the TV on using this here remote, the RCA Universal Remote I've had since 2015. So put it right here, and then watch it turn on. My TV is obviously reflective, that's why you see me. And I also have it set to HDMI 4, so we'll go ahead and turn the computer on. Just gonna press the power button. Alright, so we'll go ahead and go into the BIOS, just gonna press the escape key. So here we are at the startup menu. So we'll go ahead and go into system information. Let me bring the table a bit closer. Okay, it has 6GB of RAM and a 3.7 GHz AMD A4 6300B processor, or APU. And it runs the latest BIOS dated March 2018. So go ahead and press any key to continue and start up Windows XP 64-bit edition. I'm going to put in the password and switch hands. Just going to lean back a bit and bring this table closer. My leg. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and put in the password. Oops, hang on, let me start again. I almost hit the wrong key and messed it up. But there we go. Alright, first things first, get rid of something I don't need. I don't need the language bar, nor do I want Messenger signed in. Okay, everything looks good so far. As you can see, I've got a couple games installed. Most of them requires a CD and some don't. And 3 of these GTA games I have are patched without requiring a CD and have silent patches installed. One of these. Probably just 2 of these. When I installed the silent patch for this game, it didn't prompt me to insert the CD unless I were to copy over the MP3 files into the game's directory. In the applications over here, and the ones I use is MyPal, which is a Mozilla-based web browser for Windows XP, and Mozilla Thunderbird, which I have my Outlook account linked on there, and it works great so far. Now go ahead and go into the Start menu, right down there. Start menu. We'll check out one of the games later. So we'll browse around the Start menu. So what I got here is some of the programs installed. I even modified the folders to make it, well, organized like this, so I don't have OCD. It's just something like this ends up around here. And what I have installed is Legacy Update. This is where I install the updates. All the updates for Windows XP Professional 64-bit edition and Microsoft Office 2003. In the accessories folder, we see all these. Some of the things I put in these folders is, let's see, hold on. What I put in there is Legacy Media Player and the Legacy Phone Dialer in the Communications folder. So yeah, we'll start one of these applications, such as Tour Windows XP. we'll play the animated tour, which runs under Macromedia Flash Player 5. Let me turn the volume up a bit.
New version of Windows that brings your PC to life. Experience the best.
Like I said, it runs under Macromedia Flash Player 5.
Best for business.
I'll go ahead and skip the intro.
Windows XP Professional shines as a... To begin the tour, click any selection.
We'll start with Unlock the World of Digital Media. Sorry for hearing the engine in the background.
Digital media. Optimized for games. The latest DirectX technology gives you the enhanced power, performance, and reliability
That was my
makes
phone
Windows
and my
XP
tablet.
great for
You heard
playing
it.
computer games. Networking and internet features
I'll just
let
go
you
over the
challenge
Windows XP
competitors.
basics.
Friendly new screens, simplified menus, and a whole lot more. Discover Windows XP's fresh, streamlined Start menu. The Start menu appeared automatically the first time you ran Windows XP. You can return to the Start menu anytime by clicking the Start button on the taskbar. The Start menu contains everything you need to begin using Windows. You can start
I'll just go ahead and close this out. Now I'll try out a couple of games. We'll start with the game from my childhood, which is Whoopsie's Underwater Adventure. I downloaded the .swf files from Internet Archive and used Macromedia Flash Player 8 to create a standalone projector using the Create Projector option. And I also made this icon using the software called Junior Icon Editor, which is freeware, which you can download. So go ahead and start this game. Like I said, it runs under Macromedia Flash Player 8, as you can see right here, and made a standalone projector using the Create Projector option, as you can see right here. Drag the window and click play.
Wow,
Let me turn the volume down a
everybody.
bit.
Today, Walden is showing me some of the cool books in his library.
Eureka!
Let's skip some cutscenes.
City called Atlantis, deep in the ocean.
Wow.
Look, here's Atlantis, and
Oh, wow. Whoopsie. Okay, little
let's start with a goodie called...
It's gonna be tough to play with just one hand, since it takes one hand, and sometimes my hands and arms get tired, so I'll go ahead and do my best.
Oh. Super duper. Yay! Awesome. Wow.
So yeah, that's that Whoopsie game from my childhood, when they had this on the Nick Jr. website. Now try out the other game, which runs through DOSBox, which is Jazz Jackrabbit Collection. I bought the game from GOG.com and installed it using the DRM3 installer. I think I missed double click. Let's try again. There it is. So yeah, it has two games. It comes with the CD-ROM version and the Holiday Hair 95 version. So start with the CD-ROM version. Just gotta drag the window here and start the game. Press the 1 key to start. Oh yeah, sometimes I get this error. I think it's because I have Arcsoft Showbiz installed, as you can see up here, which is, well, something I get when I bought the USB capture device in March 2019, which came with a CD that includes the software itself and the driver. Yeah, I don't know why it does that sometimes. I'll go ahead and hit the enter key and start the game. Put on easy. And Turtle Terror. I'm probably gonna suck at it since it takes two hands, obviously. I'm just gonna suck at it. I even change the controls so I can change this and that as well. Shoot. Well, shoot, I meant like this, you know? Oh. Yeah, like that. Oh gosh, I'm probably gonna suck because it takes two hands. I think it's rapid fire. And I died. We'll go ahead and exit out the game. Now we'll check out CPU-C. Which shows information about the CPU, the RAM, and the graphics card. Yep, it has 2 cores and 2 threads for the AMD A4 processor, and a 3.7 GHz clock speed. There's the main board itself, which runs the latest BIOS, dated March 2018. And we'll go over to memory, which does have 6 GB of RAM. Alright, so that's the 4 GB stick. And of course, we'll go to this slot, that's the 2 GB stick. Yep, that's it right there. Sorry, this hand I was using was getting tired, so I had to do this. And kind of be a little shaky. And there's the graphics card itself, the NVIDIA GeForce GT 710 with a 1 GB of DDR3 VRAM. So we'll go ahead and let's see. Okay, I don't know why I went to this or that one, but yeah, it's just like that. And of course we got this Windows version. Speaking of which, we'll probably just go into the DirectX diagnostic tool. Yep, that's all the info right here. So let's go ahead and go into a display. It is 1600 by 900, which is my personal preference, but for some reason it uses 1680 by 1050 instead for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why it's doing that, but it's just weird. And I can even test one of these. I can test direct draw. I'm just gonna, it's all very abstracty. And we got this bouncing box. Kind of looks like it's hitting the corner, but obviously. And it runs in full screen 480p. Got a little box around it. And we'll start with testing Direct 3D. Let me zoom out a bit. The X reminds me of the original Xbox logo for some reason. I mean, I guess that hence the name Direct Xbox before they changed it to Xbox back in 2001 when Microsoft launched the original Xbox. That's probably the last one, so yeah. Alright, we got sound 1 and sound 2. I think it's the jungle sound, I think. Alright, we'll start with sound 2. Let's hope it doesn't play copyright music. I would be surprised if it did, but who knows. Oh wait, that's the other one. Never mind. I think it's the other one. Oh yeah, because it has 2 separate audio devices installed. That would be the HD audio, and that's the other one. Yeah, the audio driver and the NVIDIA GPU and the other onboard sound device. So let's go ahead and start with this one like I'm supposed to be. Oh, this is Microsoft Synthesizer. Okay, we'll go ahead and exit. And we'll use a virtual machine in Virtual PC 2007. So I have the virtual machine called Old Games. I have the memory set to 256 megabytes, so we'll go ahead and start this virtual machine. It runs Windows 98 2nd Edition with Plus installed. Alright, so we'll go ahead and put in the password like I did with this other one. So I'm just going to make sure everything's working. Okay. For some reason, it sometimes doesn't play the startup sound, obviously. I'm not sure why, which is weird. That's Dilbert's desktop games, which I've installed with, yeah. Let me make sure the sound is working. Let's see. Yep, the sound is working. So we'll go ahead and put in an ISO file. The game we're going to try out is Sesame Street Baby and Me, which I downloaded the ISO file from Internet Archive. Let me fix this. When you have the classic theme set, it's fixed. But if you have this theme and like that, give it a temporary fix. So it looks just like that. Okay, it looks just like that and that. So yeah, I'll go ahead and mount the ISO file in. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I just did it for no reason. And we get that little Baby and Me autoplay menu. I'll probably fix it after I play this game. Run the game. Alright, we'll start with this one.
Hi there, I'm Bob from Sesame Peekaboo.
Let's play peekaboo. I'll hide, then you press a key and find me. Peekaboo.
All you do is press keys and make a character say peekaboo.
Peekaboo.
Now we'll go to the next one.
Now, Zoe wants to play peekaboo with you.
Hey, it's time to find Zoe. Press a key and I'll pop out. Yoo-hoo! Peekaboo! Here I am.
We'll go to the next one.
Wow, I could use a rest. But Elmo's ready to play peekaboo with you. Elmo's hiding. Press a key to find Elmo. Peekaboo! Peekaboo!
Alright, next one.
It's Ernie's turn to play peekaboo with you. Bye.
You can find me. Just press a key. Peekaboo! Ta-da! Peekaboo!
I'll go to the keyboard menu.
Time to go? Okay.
Now I'll probably exit the game, which will show the credits. And I can skip it through. Alright, unmount the ISO and try out another game. Let me fix this, so it should be right here. There, I fixed it. Now let's start with Dilbert's desktop games. I'm probably gonna second one of those games, likely, I don't know, but we'll start with this one.
My plan for world domination using management zombies is ready to take off.
Alright, so here goes nothing.
You're communicating. Okay, here's communicating. Enjoy your flight.
I don't know what's up with that. It just doesn't... Oh my gosh, I'm not sure why. Maybe it's the virtual machine or something, I have no idea. Oh, what? Let me try a different game. Let's start with, Enduring Fools. I'll skip that. Turn the zoom out a bit. I'll just go on it clicking. Oops, I gotta be careful. I'm in a virtual machine. I'm just gonna close this out. That's it. Alright. So I think I'm gonna shut this virtual machine down. So I'll probably close it out. But first, let's take a look at the programs I have. I have Office XP installed and Internet Explorer 6 with all the updates. And I have set to use the altnet.com by default. And look, they got FrogFind now, which is quite interesting. So yeah, go ahead and close this out and shut this virtual machine down. Now go ahead and let's see. We'll try playing a YouTube video through MyPal, which is a Mozilla-based browser. I have the home page set to Google, but if I use the search bar up there, it uses DuckDuckGo. So we'll go ahead and use this menu so I can get to YouTube. I'll probably type in a video, like a 60 frames video or something, I don't know. Or I can just use the search bar and all, whatever that is. Let's see what ever can I put up or something, I don't know. Let's see if I can put something up. Hold on, let me see what I can put up. Let's see. I'll probably go here. Alright, so probably, let's try this one. Maybe it's 60 frames or, ooh, how about this one? This one's in 4K. Of course it doesn't support 4K video playback on this hardware. Sometimes it would play ads and, yeah. I'm gonna skip this ad. For some reason it has a bug on there, such as the invisible skip button. Alright, let me see. Let me turn on stats for nerds and make sure the quality is, yeah. Go back to the beginning. Let me turn the TV volume up. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh no, oh, I thought the remote stopped working. Weird. Alright, let's turn this on. Yeah, look at that, no frame drop. But although you might see a bit of screen tearing, even with VSync enabled in NVIDIA Control Panel. And watch what happens if you put this in 4K. It's gonna be laggy. I just know it. Yeah, it's doing 4K, but it won't do well. Just take a look. Yeah, watch what happens. Oh, that's weird. Spacebar doesn't work because it selected this for some reason. Alright, let's see. Yeah, everything's not working right. It's just, look how many frames it's dropping. Like, oh my goodness. What if I go here? Yeah, maybe I should just lower the quality down to 720p so it'll work properly. Alright, so I think it's working fine now, so we'll go ahead and back out of MyPal and close it out. Now, what else can we do? We'll take a look at Microsoft Phone Dialer, which was found in the, let's see, I believe it was found in the, oh, that's the, it opens that up sometimes. And yes, this is my secondary PC. Let's try putting in numbers like this, using the numpad I have on the keyboard right here. So, let's go ahead and do this. And click the dial. It's probably not going to do anything. It's just going to prompt me this, honestly. So let's just close this out. There's also the speed dial feature. Alright, what else can we take a look at? I think we'll take a look at, let's see. Let's take a look at Minesweeper. it in the counting phase, or pace, whatever that is. I'm just gonna do some random clicking. And here's a trick to this. You can actually win this game easily. I'm just gonna put in this, and this, and I can put in this, but it's just gonna revert it back, obviously, so you can do this. Look at that. Go ahead and do it again. Oops. Yep, that's how it's that. I'm gonna put it back to beginner. Alright, we'll do one more thing and then we'll, let's see, shut this virtual machine down. Let's start with 3D Mark 06, which I downloaded from Future Mark. This is the Advanced Edition. Alright, so just go ahead and zoom in, close it, and then we'll do, let's see, graphs. So set the resolution at 720p to _0 and optimal texture filtering, and I'm just going to use this. Return to ProxyCon. And let's see, frame rate, and alright, let's give this a shot. And it runs at 720p, as you can see up here. Go ahead and zoom out a bit. It's working pretty well. The frame rate's pretty normal. As you can see, it runs at around 46 frames, and yeah, but if we go to this part, the frame rate goes below around 20, 18, oh boy, it's quite demanding. Kind of like an Xbox 360 game or an original Xbox game or something. Quite similar, obviously, depending on the hardware. Even the original Xbox had either a Pentium 3 or a Celeron CPU, clocked at 733 MHz. This PC has a CPU or APU, clocked at 3.7 GHz. And I believe the Xbox 360 runs a PowerPC CPU. Oh, look at that, the frame is smooth at this part, but then becomes not so smooth, and there it is. It's running at, ooh, okay, at 40. Alright, as I was saying, the Xbox 360 PowerPC CPU runs at 3.2 GHz. Alright, I'm just going to end this benchmark early. So yeah, that's 3D Mark 06. So let's go ahead and close this out. Now, before I shut this computer down, I'm going to go to the system properties. There's the system properties right there. As you can see, it has this much gigabytes of RAM and the clock speed of the processor, and that's the version of Windows XP I'm running. Version 2003 Service Pack 2. And yeah, let's go ahead and go into a device manager. Yeah, that's all there is to it. There's some processors and ports and network adapters, and of course the computer itself. There's the Lexar SSD it's running on with 256 gigabytes of storage. One more thing, let's go on over to the control panel. Alright, so what should we take a look at? Probably use classic view. In Windows XP 64-bit edition, you get View x86 control panel icons, and you go to Speech. So by default, it uses Microsoft SAM. But if you install Office 2003, you get additional voices, 2 additional voices. We'll start with Microsoft SAM.
You have selected Microsoft SAM as the computer's default voice.
And we'll go fast.
You have selected Microsoft SAM as the computer's default voice.
I used to mess with it when I was a little kid.
You have selected Microsoft SAM as the computer's default voice.
And I can even make Microsoft SAM sound like the Rafflecopter, like this. Alright. Let me copy this so I can make it things a little easier. Oh, hold on. Let me, Control C, Control V. See if that works. There we go. I think I left the capital S, but oh well, that's just how it is. Yep, that's the Rafflecopter. Or, Rafflecopter. I want to make sure I didn't mispronounce it. Okay, anything else to take a look at before I shut this computer down for now? We'll take a look at accessibility options, because why not? I don't know what I'm doing here. Or we can take a look at on-screen keyboard. On-screen keyboard. There it is, on-screen keyboard. I'm going to turn on that sound. The click sound. I gotta be careful not to mess with stuff like this. If I do this, it does that. Interesting, right? Well, I think that's all I have time for, so we'll go ahead and shut this computer down. So I'll go ahead and shut it down. Alright, it says logging off, saving settings, and now it's shutting down. I'm just gonna wait for it to shut down. So I'm just gonna wait for the lights to turn off. I don't know why it's out of focus. Come on, focus. Why is it out of focus? Let's just leave it like that so it won't go out of focus. Yeah, it should shut down any time now. Alright, I think that's it. Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you in the next video.